thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to find out who will win the Ace Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you today. 11 under par is the first place score. Let's get things going on 2K Sports. Time for the second shot on the first hole. All right, let's see if all that practice on the putting green pays off here. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Just going to cruise on down to the left-hand side.
Come on, don't be shy. Oh, no!
The putt goes in, and it's a par to open things up.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Yeah, you miss those bunkers on the right-hand side and put yourself in good position down the fairway. Now you got a decision to make. Do I go for it or do I bail out to the left-hand side and give myself a really good opportunity to get it up and down? This green can be really difficult to find. It's got a lot of undulation to it and a lot of water. However, you get the second shot right, and all of a sudden that third shot becomes a lot easier, and birdies are easy to come by.
That one hurts. That one really hurts. Time now for the fourth shot.
Okay, one extra club.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. 5 feet remain.
Solid little par putt here.
Teeing off here on the third.
It doesn't have a lot of length to it, but it's also a green that's not super deep. You do have the bunker in the front, but anytime you miss it long and or left, you got a really difficult pitch shot as that green tilts from back to front. But still, it's a pretty straightforward par 3. Not too much danger to it.
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. Henny, how challenging is this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
All right, that one is behind us. Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
That just missed. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
From the get-go, this is a big left to right breaker.
And that's a pretty good putt from that distance.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch.
Always nice to hold those for birdie. And that will take him to 8 under.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Yeah, bunkers on the right-hand side come into play with a 3-wood, water on the left with the driver. Second shot to a green that sits below you just a little bit. And that front left pin, ooh, that is a good one.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. This is a big bending putt. That's well judged. Good speed, good line. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
For those that find the fairway, missing that fairway bunker in the middle layup zone wise, not a problem. If you hit in the rough, uh-oh, we got issues now. put yourself in position for your third with a good third shot. You can control the spin to a green that sits up above you just slightly. Still a wonderful birdie opportunity, even if you can't reach it in two.
That's how you take on a par 5.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
Staring down a very long putt here. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I've got it going right to left here.
This putt starts on a good line. An opportunity here to move into the top 10. Okay, finishing up here. And as we move on to the next hole, we bring up the leaderboard. He is in a tie for 10th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
How about this birdie putt? Opportunity here and a good looking putt. Here's the tap in for par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
This is a really cool tee shot here. Take it out to the right hand side. You leave yourself with a longer second shot, but it's a better angle. But you take it down the left hand side, maybe carry those bunkers. Now you've got a shortish club. In front of this green, though, everything will run onto the green. So a pin up front, you don't necessarily want to land it on the green as much as you do want to leave it just short of it.
That's another green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. As we move on to the next hole, we show you he is in a tie for 6th place. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
And this putt to move into the top 5. John, give us a read on this putt.
Pretty sure this one's moving to the left.
That one goes in, and it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
This hole is a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
I've paced it out. It's 43 feet left.
Steady on. This putt is about 16 feet. Didn't quite get enough on that one. And just a little bit of work was all that was needed to finish up there. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Time to take on this shot from the rough.
Made bogey here yesterday, and it looks like deja vu all over again.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. I don't mind the look of this. Come on.
Yahtzee.
Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, and this is getting interesting.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
That's just inside the range. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. The 14th is a par 4.
Nothing out there except for fairway, fairway, and more fairway. Tee it high, let it fly, because this hole is long. Second shot will play about a half a club downhill to a green that chases away from you ever so slightly. Be wary of that right hand pin position. That can be mean.
And choosing the 8-iron here. This putt to move into a share of second place.
And with only 4 holes to go in this event, Luke, this is a good opportunity, big moment for this player.
Sitting at 12 under par for the event.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
It's got some bunkering down the left-hand side that you got to avoid. Be mindful of that, so driver may not be the play off the tee. You find the fairway, you got just a short iron second shot to a green that's pretty receptive. You should be thinking birdie from the middle of the fairway.
Moving on up, we've got a story brewing here.
Yes, we do. This player's just outside the top 5, looking for more.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
This one on a good line. A short one left for par. Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for second. We have a par 3 on this one.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right, because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
This putt, and we'll have a new co-leader.
He could use it with only 2 holes remaining.
Man, that was close. While we have a moment, we want to show you the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for third. Now to 17, a par 4.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman, the base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
This is a 6-footer. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
All right, Rich, final hole, tied for first place.
Ooh, can we avoid the playoff? I'm not so sure.
This one appears to be fairway bound. Second shot here at 18.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for when you're trying to hit the green. Just get it on, pin high, and now try to make a putt. This putt would give him the clubhouse lead. Tap in birdies. What a beautiful sight. And as he sinks that putt, he will take over the clubhouse lead, and it looks good at this point. All right, right, we play on, Rich. It's time for the playoff.
Cannot wait. Was not ready to go away yet. Loving the action.
Time for the first hole of this sudden death playoff.
Oh, let's get into this. I can't wait.
This is a 7-iron on the way. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. He's got to have this one, a putt to extend the playoff. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
Got it! And we are going to another playoff hole. We move on to the second hole of sudden death. That appears to be a very good line off the tee. He knows what he has to do here with his opponent so close.
They have to assume their opponent is going to make the putt.
Straight at it.
This putt from 6 feet away. No better feeling than that. We have crowned a champion.
How about that putt to finish it off? Congratulations.
Well, Rich, what a battle this week, culminating in a sudden death victory for our featured player.
Massive grind for this player. Happy he got the W.
So we had a little bonus golf. We hope you enjoyed the playoff today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.